Okay, guys. So, it's been a couple days since well, it was only yesterday that we met online on a Zoom meeting, and we had a talk with a few of you guys. That was a good attendance, double digits. So thanks a lot, guys. Anyway, so here we are with the grid again, and um, I went in and worked on the lighter values in here, and I think you can see the difference between what's happening up in here with those seven and then the rest of it. They seem to feel more solid, right? So they have more visual weight. That's what I'm talking about. They feel like, okay, they're there, they're making a presence. So what I thought I'd like to do for the next 8 minutes or so, or less than that now, is to work on some of these and then talk to you about what you're looking for. I think when we're talking about visual crispness and clarity, I think the first thing I think about with you guys where you are starting is to have the edges of the rectangle as clean and crisp and sharp as possible. That's the first thing. Edges are incredibly important. You're going to learn that in the still life painting. You're going to learn it in the word design, name design studies that we're doing. You're going to learn it in the still life, like I said, also portraiture and landscape. And in your final assignment, too, in what you choose to do. So I think about visual crispness and clarity that way with the edges. I also think about visual weight with the values and the paint quality feeling like it belongs there. That's what it wants to be. It's like making a statement. Here I am. I'm solid. I'm fine. All right. I'm going to work on probably some of the darker values here. That guy's got some visual weight too, and it's about how opaque it is, right? So, but I like this idea going in and messing with the darker values right now and pushing some of those along. And I also think about this, like, can I get any of what's happening underneath to come through, right? So there's a bunch of stuff I think about here. And it all leads towards, wants to lead up to visual crispness and clarity. So I'm just going to see what I come up with here, and let's go right here. And again, I'm going to use my hands to stable myself. You saw I added some water to the paint, not a lot, right? Just to get it to flow off the brush. I'm thinking about how it flows off the brush. It can take some time to sharpen that edge. It doesn't have to be sharpened right away. I hope you guys can see that. Right there. Okay. And then I might go like, okay, let's take that bad boy and let's see if we can find another home for it. How about right down in here? I like this idea down in here. Right here on top of that. It's almost the same value. We'll see what happens. It's definitely going to make it feel more opaque, right? So anyway, think about how your hand is moving across the page too. Like, are you using your whole arm or are you using just your wrist to move the brush? I think about from my shoulder down to my fingertips working in unison, right? All right, there. Okay, so you can see that something starts to happen in there right now. It seems to be like gaining some visual interest, right? Oh, I don't have a rag with me. All right. So we're working there. I got a couple of values. I might want to mess around up in here. I do want to mess around up in there because that feels like it's underdeveloped, right? So we just won't go with the same value. We'll change it up some. And I'm seeing where I'm going, and I like this idea being up. I like it being in this one square here, and I'm going to stay with close to the same value, right in there. See some edges I want to get sharpened up, like that edge there. Let's see that. Up. We'll go back and fix that. There. Oh, I'm wondering, guys, what music do you listen to when you're painting? I don't have anything on right now. All right, so there. So we got that guy going. So now let's do this. And I hope I can get this guy in before the video ends. I'm going to work that guy right there. But I want to go deeper. I don't know if that's deep enough. You have to learn how to trust your eyes, guys, when you're doing this. Right? Allow your eyes to be the guide. So I think, okay, some things are starting to shape up in here and have some visual crispness and clarity and weight, visual weight, purpose. And I go in there because this guy, I feel like that's a little bit, value-wise, it's a little bit lighter than that square there. But I don't know how that's going to influence the top coat. All right. Oh, outside of it, that's all right. All right, there we go. And if you want to go more than 2 layers, you can. That would be great. Those guys are really close, but I don't know if they're the same. We'll see what happens when they dry. All right, I'm going to keep working on this, and then see you up in the next email, and maybe we'll be working on the palette knife one. All right? Hope everything's going great.